we'll start. Let's start with in-person questions first.
Second quarter, 7 points. What would you say went wrong in that quarter specifically?
We turned the ball over. They played good defense. And things just didn't quite go our way. So, yeah, it just turnovers and tough defense by the Mercury.
For any of you guys, just what kind of felt like a little bit of a sloppy game? Just were you able to get your flow in this one?
Who was it for?
Anybody can answer.
I mean, I think that we had good moments. But when it came down to maybe like 3 minutes in the fourth quarter, I think that's when Phoenix capitalized on our mistakes. But also, like, I think that we were executing what we wanted to run. The ball didn't fall in the hoop for us. So
Yeah, I would echo that. Even in that second quarter, where that we actually had some really good possessions, and some of those shots didn't drop either. And then I think, players are human, so maybe there's a little bit of anxiety after running some really good offense and a shot not dropping. But I thought I'm with Aaliyah. I thought we had some really good moments. We had some lows here, a lot of turnovers. But then we had some really good moments that we can build on as a team.
And sorry. Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry. You just go.
Okay, we'll go to Zoom. We'll start with Tyler.
Hey everyone, Sydney, Emily had a huge run there where you brought her in there in the third quarter, and I think she played almost to the end, if not the whole time. She didn't play much 2 days ago, so what did you see from her tonight to get you that trust?
Emily's probably her toughest critic. She's really good. I mean, she's just really good, really versatile. Tough matchup for a lot of people in our league, that inside out, great teammate, the whole deal. And I think I just loved her energy today of just kind of like going from one play to the next and staying with it. And I was really impressed with her energy, and we wanted to ride that out. And yeah, for her to finish out a game like this when she has been playing consistent minutes says a lot about like what we saw. And I'm sure what her teammates saw in terms of her contribution this afternoon.
You mentioned the turnovers. What did you think was kind of leading to that tonight? I know that's something you kind of talked about throughout the season, but you guys haven't had an issue to this extent so far this year.
Yeah, I mean, it was a physical game. I'll just leave it at that. It was physical, and we weren't perfect with some of our execution, but it was a pretty physical game.
I have one for Aaliyah just to get out of here. Aaliyah, how are you feeling first game back? How did you settle into this? Not only just being with the team or being back, but being in this system with this team in an actual game.
First of all, I feel great being back, playing alongside my sisters. I think I'm over wearing streetwear on the bench, so we can put that in the past. So it felt nice to be in the Mystics jersey again. And in terms of just like the flow of our offense and then also our schemes defensively, I think that as we said before, like we had some really good moments. So just to feel like I was impacting in those moments on both ends of the court, it just feels nice.
Thank you all.
Jen.
Hey everybody, kind of picking up on that, Sydney and Sonia, how was it for you guys seeing Aaliyah back out there? What feels different when you have Aaliyah not in street clothes?
Well, I have never played with her, so just very, very exciting. I've been talking to her and I'm like, so when are you coming back?
Yeah,
Like,
almost
you're
every
making me
day.
sad now. Like, come on. But no, for real, just very excited to have her back. I think being on the court, I could immediately just feel her presence as soon as she was there. She's just relentless. She's strong. I mean, we talked about her. I mean, she had 7 rebounds in like 14 minutes. I think that just shows just who she is, very competitive. But yeah, I could definitely feel her presence as soon as she came on. So I'm just really excited to keep having her on the floor and play with her and build that chemistry.
Yeah, for me, I mean, Aaliyah's she's a mystic, like she's fierce. I mean, she's a wonderful person off the court. We were always able to laugh or talk about different things, but when she comes on the court, she's not messing around. And that's we gotta have that. I mean, this league is just it's a tough league. So I just love her ability to go out there on the court and be about her business and really want to be competitive. You know, there's a little bit of nastiness, which is you got to have that. And then she's also just a giver on the court. So she's conscientious, she's smart, she knows what schemes we're trying to do, and she helps her teammates. But the competitiveness and being serious about being good, those are two things that I see about Aaliyah every single day. And you know, I'm glad that we have her back and looking for more.
Aaliyah, for you, you know, speaking of you, you know, playing for the first time with some rookies, how does that combination with you and Kiki on the court together feel for you? What are you kind of looking forward to with that the rest of the way?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to our chemistry, especially when we get more into like our high-low touches. It was nice to share the court with her. I mean, we've been practicing together, so it's nothing new. But I think as the season goes along, I feel like we're really going to be a big force, and not only us, our duo, but there's multiple duos within the team, and I think that's what makes us so special is whoever the first five is, the next five and the other two are coming out even more aggressive and maintaining that energy and keeping that fire lit. So you can't really count us out, and we don't look at numbers and rankings.
Last one for me, Sydney, for you real quick. You know, something that stood out to me was just how it seemed like Sonia and Kiki were really unflappable, even as their turnovers were, you know, a little high today. What did you see from them in terms of the response when they kind of hit some adversity early?
Kiki and Sonia were great with that. I go out on a limb and say I felt that was a team response. You know, there's a ton of adversity that we faced in terms of the physicality, the mercury, the flow of the game, if you can say that. And I thought the collective response, and sure, to note Sonia and Kiki in particular because they're first year players is certainly valid, but that's who we are. I think that's like innate. That's in their essence. And so it's Aaliyah, it's Suge, it's Jade, and, you know, maybe a lost possession here or there, but coming back and being centered to just like our toughness, working hard, trying to get better, you know, being direct with each other, humble, joyful. That's who we are. And so I was really happy to see that that return, say, if you will, in third and fourth quarters.
Thank you.
That's
I
what.
get one more.
Okay,
I
one more.
remembered it now, sorry. This was the fourth game of a West Coast road trip.
Yeah.
Just, do you think maybe y'all's legs were kind of shot a little bit there? In this
Yeah, good question. I'd forgotten, to be honest, that we were. So it's a good point. A few of my coaches mentioned that, but we're not like, we like playing. We like playing. We like competing. I mean, I'm having the time of my life. So if you want to give me another game tomorrow, we're ready to roll. Like, I just love being around them. I think they enjoy each other. Like, yeah, there's a physical toll, mental, emotional output that we're asking of them. I also think there's a lot of joy sharing this space together. So yes, but no.
Thank you.
Thanks, that's all the time we have.
Thank you.
Thank you.